Welcome along. We start the first action of the new year in Lyon when the Ligue Uber Eats leaders stretched their advantage at the top of the table after beating Lens. Memphis Depay got the ball rolling not long before half-time after a superb ball through from Lucas Paqueta. The second goal was presented on a plate by the visitors Jean-Louis Ligue. Punched the ball straight into Stephen Fortes, who could only watch it trickle over the line for an own goal. Ligue was again at fault as Lyon added a third, this time from the penalty spot after he brought down Maxwell Cornet. Up stepped Depay as he converted his sixth penalty this term to hit double digits for the season and moved past teammate Carl Toko Ekambi, who was missing after a positive coronavirus test. Just when it seemed, though, that Lyon were home and dry, Lens hit the comeback trail thanks to a superb solo effort from Florian Sotoka. They weren't done there, and they had a nervy final few minutes for Lyon, as Cheikh Doucouré rifled in from the edge of the area to make it 3-2. That's how it's finished as the hosts pull 3 points clear of the chasing pack. The Mauricio Pochettino era at PSG began at the Stade Geoffroy Guichard against Saint-Etienne. It wasn't the best of starts for former PSG captain Pochettino as Romain Hamouma made the most of an Idrissa Gueye error to put Saint-Etienne ahead in the first half. That lead was short-lived as Kylian Mbappe adds Marco Verratti, who is playing in a more advanced role, combined to set up Moise Kean, whose predatory finish brought his 8th goal of the season, as well as the equaliser. Kenny Boanga came closest to finding the winner as his header crashed against the bar, but it finished 1-1, leaving Pochettino with plenty to ponder after little time to settle in. Saint now unbeaten in 6 of those draws. Lille had been hoping to keep pace with Lyon at these summits, but came unstuck as they lost at home for the first time this season, going down 2-1 against Angers. A quick-fire double from Romain Thomas stunned the hosts, the first goal largely a problem of their own making, but take nothing away from the finish, even if Mike Maignan appeared partly unsighted. Thomas' second goal, barely 10 minutes in, was a demonstration of his aerial prowess, rising superbly to meet Thomas Mangani's corner and placing his header just out of the reach of the man on the line. Burak YILMAZ cut the deficit in half before the break and then hit the bar late in the second period, as Lille fell short in their comeback attempt. Rennes saw their 4-match winning run come to an end after a cagey draw at Raymond Domenech's Nantes. Benjamin Bourigeaud went closest for the visitors. He curled narrowly over in the second half in what was incredibly Domenech's first Ligue 1 game since 1993. Sebastian Corchia almost snatched the points for Nantes when his cross-come shot had Romain Salah scrambling. The Rennes goalkeeper recovered well to pour away as it finished 0-0. Marseille put their stuttering form to one side as they got the better of Montpellier on the south coast. Nemanja Radonjic made the most of a rare start as he nodded in the opening goal after an inviting ball in from Florian Thauvin, the man who continues to make Marseille tick. Florent Mollet levelled with a low-angled strike early in the second half, but Andre Villas-Boas' substitutions worked wonders. First, Dimitri Payet struck, rounding off a slick move by shaking off a couple of defenders and planting his shot low into the corner. Saint-Germain is the definition of efficiency this turn. He scored for the third time with just his third shot, maintaining his 100% marksmanship record and putting the seal on a 3-1 victory that Marseille will hope can reboot their campaign. Monaco emerged on top in a 7-goal encounter away to Lorient. Axel Disassi broke the deadlock inside 10 minutes, and it's unlikely he'll ever score an easier goal. Paul Nardi and Jonathan Delaplace getting in each other's way to present the Monaco man with the simplest of tap-ins. Lorient hit back when Monaco made a series of failed attempts to deal with the danger, and Terry Murphy took full advantage after a number of kind bounces. But Lorient were reduced to 10 men after Delaplace was dismissed, and Alexander Golovin was back with a bang. Coming off the bench after 4 months out and scoring within seconds to restore the lead for Monaco. Their first goal scored from outside the box this season. Andrew Granville again hold Lorient level after Vito Minone spilled a free kick. But Monaco refused to be deterred. Guillermo Maripar's majestic ball picked out to Kevin Volland, who lofted a header over Nardi for his 8th goal since arriving from Bayer Leverkusen. Volland then turned provider as he nodded down for Sofiane Diop to prod in for Monaco's 4th. There was time for Niko Kovac's side to add a 5th through Maripan to round out a 5-2 victory and give Monaco some momentum to start the new year. Brest continued their strong home form against a slumping Nice. Steve Mounier was in the right place at the right time to tap in the rebounds after Walter Benitez could only palm at Romain Favre's low strike. Goal number 5 this season for the Benin international. And 1 soon became 2 as a wayward back pass from Jordan Latomba was seized upon by Franck HONORAT, who still had a fair bit to do as he rounded Benitez before sliding home to join Mounier on 5 goals to complete a 2-0 victory over a Nice side that has won just 1 of their past 8 games. Metz and Bordeaux played out a rather drab goalless draw at the Stade at Saint-Symphorien. Laurent Koscielny had a rare sight of a goal for Bordeaux after coming on as a substitute on his return from injury in the second half. Thomas Delaine produced one of the brighter displays for Metz, getting forward at regular intervals. But he didn't have the end product to trouble Benoit Costil as his sides had to settle for a point. Bordeaux without back-to-back away wins since the start of last season. Reims and Dijon were locked in a tight battle as both goalkeepers came out on top. Anthony Racciopi was the star man, producing a good save to keep out Thomas Fouquet in the first half for a Reims side who haven't hit the same heights as last season. But the Swiss youth international saved his best for last, producing an incredible reflex stop to somehow deny Younes Abdelhamid and preserve what could be a vital point for Dijon in their battle against the drop. It's not been easy for Strasbourg this term, but they enjoyed themselves against a hapless Nîmes. Ludovic Ajorc opened the floodgates in the 10 minutes leading up to half-time, and there was simply no recovering for Nîmes. Habib Diallo completed a nice team move after Jean-Udes Ahoulou was given far too much time and space. And Kenny Lala netted a 3rd from the penalty spot just before the interval. Strasbourg hadn't scored in their past 2 games, or even won any of their past 6 at home, but the visitive Nîmes was just the tonic required for a team that lost 11 of 17 games before Christmas. Ajorc struck again early in the second period, matching his return of 8 goals from last year, but missed a penalty and a shot at a hat-trick. Majid Waris added a 5th late on, again via a penalty. 5-0, the final score. Well, here's a recap of Wednesday's results. 28 goals in total, despite the 3 goalless draws. Lyon making 8 wins in their past 9, while PSG were held in their first game under new boss Mauricio Pochettino. Lyon, the big winners at the top of the table, moving 3 clear after both Lille and PSG dropped points. Those 2 sides trading places in the top 3, while Stade still with a couple of games in hand. It's as you were right at the bottom, with Nîmes' porous defence again cut apart, but Dijon climbed out for the automatic relegation places, with Lorient dropping to 19th. Big win for Strasbourg. And looking ahead to the weekend, PSG are in action at home to Brest, while Lille visit bottom side Nîmes, and Lille make the trip to Rennes. Marseille go to Dijon, while Monaco host Angers.